Do you think Mayfield's a top 10 quarterback?
Yeah. Don't you?
I do too.
Yeah.
No.
I do too.
You don't?
You don't, Jake?
No, I guess I'd have to have the list in front of me. But again, when we say that, what do we mean? Do you mean that if everything else on the team was held equal, all receivers, linemen, defense, and you put that guy in, how would they perform?
Yeah.
I mean, I know what Baker Mayfield does with Mike Evans, a pretty good defense, Chris Godwin. It seems like they always have a tight end, and now another wide receiver. And he works well now.
But we're still top 10 is a lot.
I think I would take.
No one's saying top 5.
I would take Dak over Baker, not by much, but they're definitely in the same class to me.
Yeah, I think they're in the same class, but I would take Baker.
And one of them makes $25 million more. So that's the
right, and that's the thing we're talking about.
And if you're a quarterback who we're saying your team needs a lot for you to be good, being a guy on a second team like Baker or Darnold or Geno makes that a lot more possible than if it's your team and you've got to pay him a quarter of the cap.
So what if Joe Burrow was on the Bucks?
I think that they would be even better type thing.
I do too.
Yeah.
Burrow's a different deal to me. He's in that class.
I think the top 5 quarterbacks are Lamar, Josh Allen, Burrow, Mahomes, and Herbert.
So
there's not really a lot of argument about that, right?
Herbert,
that's
that you don't want to put him in the top 5?
Well, I think it's debatable.
You would not debate that Herbert goes in the top 10 then?
No.
Okay, so now you say Baker not a top 10 quarterback, but Dak is. I need to find 5 other guys that fit in there if Baker does not. And you say Dak is a top 10 quarterback.
Yeah, I
right?
mean, I would take Jordan Love. I would take Jared Goff. I would take Jalen Hurts. I would take – these are guys you haven't named yet, right?
Right. Stafford?
Yeah.
You're taking Stafford over Baker.
Sorry, we're saying these are people you would take over Dak?
Over Baker.
These are over Baker, but not Dak.
Some of them I would take. I would take Jordan Love over Dak.
Okay, Purdy?
No, but I would take Purdy over Baker.
Over Baker?
Oh.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
Kyler?
No.
Drake May?
Of course. No,
Trevor Lawrence.
We're probably I would take Trevor Lawrence
C.J. Stroud. Oh, wait.
Trevor Lawrence over Baker is the easiest decision on the board.
I don't know, man.
Trevor Lawrence over Baker?
Who did you take this year?
We just had this entire conversation about how much context, and if you're on a decent team that knows what it's doing and has
Jaden Daniels.
weapons. Over Baker? Over Dak. Yeah, both.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not.
So you're putting him in the...
Oh, please.
All right, well, anyway.
I got one.
Blake,
we can look back on this in 5 years. Who'd you rather have, Jaden Daniels or Caleb Williams for the next 5 years?
Well, the problem is even though the Bears have they've got a better offensive-minded coach than they've had in a long time. They've put resources into their offense. I still think of him as the Bears quarterback. So it's hard to imagine him succeeding, but I'm not giving up on Caleb Williams.
No, I take Caleb, and I don't think twice about it. Give me Caleb over Jaden Daniels for the next 5 years. I have no issue. I'd put a decent amount of money on that.
I mean, Jaden Daniels has got RG3 body, so you have to be worried about him being hurt all the time. Caleb's a little bit bigger. They're not going to run him like that. Caleb has also he's not exactly progressed at the linear way that we thought he would. He has had some shit parts of his progression.
You just said it. I mean, they got Ben Johnson now. They had Shane Waldron last year, who was horrendous. I mean, I already said Brian Callahan might be the worst play caller. I take that back. Shane Waldron was like the worst offensive coach I've ever seen, I think. I mean, and some of the stories and like the lack of organization, I'm being hyperbolic and saying I've ever seen. But like that was a mess in year one. And so I think that you kind of have to throw out last year for Caleb Williams. He still has no offensive line, but maybe that will be addressed at some point. At least he's got some weapons. But I think what you said about RG3 body with Jaden Daniels, I don't know how sustainable that is. But
I also don't want to overrate Caleb Williams just because I recently watched him.
I'm also wearing a USC shirt.
So I just recently watched him do what he did to Dallas because the last guy that did that to Dallas got benched a week later.